You've come to fight as 3 men. And 3 men you are. What will you do without freedom?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Godly Potential YouTube channel. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to interpret your dreams. Now, I'm making this video not too long after I've woken up. The reason being is because I had a very interesting dream, and I went through the process that I go through to interpret the dream, to figure out what it means. And then I decided, you know what, hey, this is actually a convenient process that I could offer to others, so maybe they can get the messages that they need to get from their dreams. Okay. Now, the first thing I want to say is there's a saying that goes, if you remember your dream, then it wasn't a dream, it was more of a message. And I couldn't agree more. Or, in my case of waking up this morning, if you have one dream about a certain thing, or you see a certain animal, as it was for me, then it transitions to the next dream and you see that same animal. And it is my belief that it's like a totem animal or a spirit animal that you need to look up and pretty much take on those traits. Excuse me. Or you need to look up the interpretation of what that animal represents. Okay. So just a little rundown on what type of dream I had. So I had the first dream, like I was asleep and I had a dream that I seen a shark, pretty much. I don't know, it was kind of weird. Okay, it's like I was underwater, trapped in the car, and then I had a tool that can puncture glass. And then after I did that, a shark came through the glass, but it didn't attack me. And then that transitioned to another dream where I was like in a pool, like a big ass, like Olympic style pool, and there was a hole in the pool where the water was getting pumped through, but it was like from the ocean. Then a shark came through, but the shark didn't attack me. So seeing that, when I woke up, automatically I thought that was a totem animal I need to look up. And so I did, and it made sense. It resonated with me. But then I looked into the meaning of what a shark meant, and I looked up that didn't make sense to me. So I understood that, okay, it's a totem animal, not so much of what that shark represents. But anyway, how to interpret your dreams. Okay. First thing we must understand is that in the dream space, it's mainly your subconscious mind speaking to you. Sometimes you can have spiritual influence, like you can have an ancestor or a spirit guide or some other entity, like an angel or something, show up and like try to give you a message. But ultimately, or majority of the time, it's your subconscious mind speaking to you. So your subconscious mind is going to speak to you in the way in which you can interpret it best. If I was dreaming and my subconscious mind showed me a yellow car, that's going to mean something to me. If you were dreaming you seen a yellow car, it could mean something different to you. So take that into consideration as well when you're trying to interpret dreams. Basically, when you're looking up the dream interpretations, you want to go by your intuition and what resonates the best. Okay. So with that being said, the process I go through is I'll wake up and I try to recall the dream. Typically, I can't remember the entire dream. I just remember a section of it. And that section of it is all that I need to interpret. So I'll start there. I'll take out all the pieces I can, all the pieces that stood out. And then I'll try to formulate a breakdown of it just with my mind, right? Or my intuition. And after that process is done, if I pick up something and it resonates, I'm like, cool, that's it. If I don't, then I'll head over to the next step. Okay. Which is, I will, if it's an animal that stood out like it did for me today, I will go to a website called whatismyspiritanimal.com. And on there it'll show you the symbolism of certain animals, as well as animal totems, what they mean in different cultures, like the Celtic, the Native American, different cultures, right? Certain dreams, interpretations of it. It'll have all that. That's if I feel the need that it was a totem animal, or if I just remember seeing a specific animal. If that doesn't work, if that doesn't resonate, then I will go to a website called antyflow.com, or AUNTYFLO.com. I'll put both links to those websites in the description. But that website, it's all about interpretations. You can go through there and type what animal or what you saw. Maybe it was a house, maybe it was a spider, maybe it was the ocean, whatever. And you will find a interpretation of it on that website. Now, like I said, your subconscious mind speaks to you in a certain way, so figure out what resonates. If none of it resonates, then you're just gonna have to try to figure it out through your life. Okay, what that symbol represents to you. Okay, it reminds me, when I was at work a while ago, the chick I work with, she was telling me that she always had this reoccurring dream, and it's so weird, and she couldn't figure it out. And then she told me basically the rundown. What it was, she has these neighbors that are, I guess, real loud, and they're like rude to their children. But she has a dream that she sees like a neighbor outside. I'm not a neighbor, a dragon outside her house, pretty much. What are they doing? I don't know. It was I can't really remember it. But anyway, I began to ask her, like, does this make sense? What was your relationship like with your parents? She was like, oh, it's similar to them. I'm like, oh, okay, so you see those parents potentially, that's what I'm picking up, you see those parents as like a dragon, because it's like a big monster attacking like something small, because damn near everything's smaller than a dragon. And then I guess she transitioned into like a forest or something, or she's like calm. And I was like, oh, maybe growing up, that's where your piece of calmness came from. Blah, blah, blah. Went through this process. We looked on the website, figured out some things. And it turns out the explanation that I came up with, or we came up with, made sense. So that was the message she was trying to get, that she pretty much hasn't processed certain things from her childhood. But that is what the power of studying your dreams can do for you. So the process is, again, the part you remember the dream, that's the most important part. Try to process it within your own mind, your own subconscious, figure out if anything makes sense, if anything resonates, what initially comes to mind about what that dream means. If that doesn't happen, go to one of the two websites. If you see a reoccurring animal, or if an animal just stands out to you, look up that animal and see what it represents. Whatever resonates, that's pretty much the message that you need to get. Okay. Now, this is just a side note. If you have a lot of nightmares and you want to stop those nightmares, what I have learned is sleeping with a crystal called cellulite underneath my pillow. That has stopped my night terrors, my nightmares. Okay. When I was deployed, the second time, I brung it with me and I slept with it under my pillow, and I told my buddy about it. I'm like, yo, this shit is great. And I was like, look, I'll let you borrow it. So I let him borrow it. He slept with it on his pillow. Those like 3 nights without it, the worst, craziest dreams ever. Because not only did I not have that cellulite on my pillow, but I'm also in a new environment. I had a roommate, and his energy is affecting me, as well as I always kept moldavite on me, which alters your dreams and puts you in a weird frequency. Almost, they say it has a resonance of extraterrestrials, frequency of extraterrestrials to connect you with them. So my dream was just out of whack. But anyway, I went back to him like, yo, I need that shit back. Put it on my pillow the next night. No more night terrors, no more nightmares. So that's just a side note. But yeah, that is how you interpret your dreams, or that is a method that I use to interpret my dreams. So if this video was helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe for more. Share this video if you feel like it can help others. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.
You've come to fight as 3 men. And 3 men you are. What will you do without freedom?